Hey everyone, I'm Scott Stokely, and a week or two ago I put out a video on stop serving the pizza that was very well received. The general consensus in the comments was, holy crap, that makes sense. I was doing it wrong. I just tried this and it worked awesome. I'm super proud of that, but I'm not perfect. And there were a couple questions that kept coming up, which tells me that I could have been more clear, or maybe I even omitted a couple details. So that's what this video is. If you have not watched the previous Stop Serving the Pizza video, it's pretty important before you watch the rest of this one. Stop right now, watch that video, and come back. Now, before I give you the additional tips, I give away a lot of stuff in my tutorial videos, but I don't give away everything. I mean, there's just too much, especially the method how to get to doing these things that I teach. That's why I have introduced a 6-month online course that I'm really proud of. I'm taking signups right now. Well, the first class already started, but I'm taking signups for the next class. It is 2 classes a month. You're gonna be able to post form reviews for either the class, the trainers that work for me that are trained in the Stokely method, or myself will be critiquing. There's feedback interaction. Anyways, go to scottstokely.net and sign up for the 6-month course, and you will be a complete disc golfer when you're done. All right, so the 2 things that I could have been more clear on. One, I got a lot of questions about the grip. Now, I've made other videos. In fact, I'll even link to this one on the sidearm grip. I'm endlessly flexible on grip. And there are 3 basic grips with the sidearm, which is index finger on the rim, middle finger on top of it. There's the middle finger on the rim, index finger on top of that, or there's middle finger on the rim, index finger bent. So I didn't talk about grip because I've already covered it, and figure out which one of those grips works best for you, and I'm good with it. What came up though is, if you've been serving the pizza, meaning palm up, disc flying this direction, then you are naturally putting the pads of your fingers on the bottom of the disc. You don't want the pads of the fingers on the bottom of the disc. You want the pads pressing the rim of the disc, which means the index finger presses the rim with the middle finger on top of it, or the middle finger presses the rim with the index finger on top of it, or the middle finger, the pad, again the bottom, presses the rim with the middle finger bent, the pad pressing the rim. And I wasn't clear about that because that is naturally what most people will do anyways. But if you've been trying to serve the pizza, I just realized you've been trying to purposely put your hand in the wrong position for the grip. So yes, you absolutely flip it over so the pad does not touch the bottom of the disc, the pad touches the rim. That's number 1. And number 2, a number of people asked about throwing hyzer. At what point do you maybe start to serve the pizza because of the angle you're putting on the disc? And the answer is, you don't. You don't serve the pizza at any angle. I'll explain. From my previous videos, again, if you've seen these, you're generally gonna throw the disc at about a 15% arm slot. When you're upright, the arm's not flat, it's about a 15-degree anhyzer. You wanna throw flat, at the waist, you lean to the side 15 degrees. You don't drop your arm down, you lean here, but keep your arm relative to the body in that same slot. A slight hyzer, you just lean over more. Again, your arm relative to your body is in the same slot. Now, for extreme angles, you can only lean so far. At some point, your arm has to leave this arm slot. You can only lean so far before you are gonna start dropping your arm if you need to get a more extreme angle. When you do that, you still don't serve the pizza. It does not matter if you release up here, which means your wrist goes this direction, not palm up serving the pizza. If you lean to the side or here, nothing has changed. If you lower your arm, nothing's changed, nothing's changed, nothing's changed. You could literally release the disc vertical and you're still bending your wrist in its natural bending motion. You're not serving the pizza. So I'll demonstrate what a couple of these look like. I will throw 3 shots. Number 1, I will throw an upright anhyzer with my harp, with my wrist not serving the pizza. That's the wrist motion. If I want to throw this flat or with a slight hyzer, Arm slot stays the same, but I lean to the side, but I don't serve the pizza. See, my wrist is in that motion right here. And if I want to throw an extreme hyzer, and I'm going to do that with my Castoplast Tour Series lots coming soon to America. There's the first teaser on this disc. But if I have to drop my arm, I'm going to drop it all the way down, but I'm still not serving the pizza. So those are the two tips. Does not matter what angle you put on the disc. You don't go palm up and serve the pizza with your wrist moving this way. It's always this direction. And number two, put the pads of your fingers against the rim, not on the bottom of the disc. And go to scottstokely.net and check out my 6-month online Become a Complete Disc Golfer course. I'm so proud of this. It's a lifetime's worth of work I've put into this. And just check it out. You all are gonna really get some benefit from it. All right, thanks everyone.